China has accused the United States of political manipulation after President Donald Trump announced restrictions on the owners of social media apps TikTok and WeChat. Trump's executive orders ban U.S. transactions with ByteDance and Tencent starting in 45 days. ByteDance also faces a deadline of mid-September to either sell its U.S. operations or face an outright ban. TikTok has denied accusations it shares data with the Chinese government. Let's get more on this from Michelle Hennessy, who is in Hong Kong. And Michelle, what's been the reaction in China?
Well, I think China's reaction was largely in line with expectations. The foreign ministry said during a regular press conference that it firmly opposed this move by Washington. A spokesman said it went against market principles and had no factual basis, in his words. And then we heard that familiar line now of China telling the U.S. to correct what it called their mistake. Now, this is, of course, just the latest escalation here, isn't it? Particularly, as you said, on ByteDance's TikTok, Washington's move to push them to sell the app had already drawn uproar on the mainland. An editorial called it a planned smash and grab and said China had no choice but submission or mortal combat in the tech realm. So really fighting talk and action, I suppose, Rachel, from both sides.
Mortal combat. Well, what's at stake here for the companies and for China?
Sure. Well, analysts say a swipe at Tencent will hit one of China's softest spots. It could cripple its WeChat app outside of China and also put a vast portfolio of overseas investments at risk. Now, when you compare it to Huawei, for example, Beijing has, of course, been fighting hard to protect Huawei's market share as governments started to crack down on the telecoms giant. But in some ways, Tencent has even more of a global reach. It's one of the most prolific tech investors worldwide. Its holdings include stakes in everything, frankly, down to online forum Reddit. Its domestic video and music streaming businesses, they have tie-ups with a number of American companies too, including Warner. So analysts say untangling those deals would come at a huge cost, of course. So a lot is at stake here, to answer your question, from a business and political perspective, not to mention the many Chinese students and workers in the US who really rely on WeChat to stay in touch with people back home. It will have a huge impact on the average person too.
Yeah, it certainly will. I used to live in China, and WeChat is integrated into everyday life there. So those people overseas in America are going to have a tough time with that for sure. Michelle Hennessy in Hong Kong. Michelle, thank you.